No, I've done this one. When does a boy become a man?
When does a boy become a man?
Are you a man?
I'm a big man, fam.
Ooh. In your both's opinion, don't lie to me. When does a boy become a man?
Alright. When does a boy become a man?
It's a lot.
When do you not think a boy becomes a man? Wait, do you guys see yourself as men?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Super.
Definitely, 100%.
Still got like loads to learn, but I say my mum.
You have such a social construct on what it is to be a man, and like there's such a stigma attached to that. I feel it puts pressure on what it is to be a man, but I don't fit that bracket. I'm a gay man, so I don't feel like I fit the bracket to be a man.
It's techie because I feel like there's certain characteristics and aspects of like a person where you can be defined as a man, like having a mortgage. So like I have a mortgage, but that doesn't make me a man.
Oh, stop.
Love. Gal?
I don't think it's about how much money you earn still. I think it's
No way.
more about
Experiences, decisions,
life experiences, and also just your approach to life, innit? Like,
mindset.
are you are you like self-sustainable? Are you relying on anybody else to? You know what? That's what it wants.
No, I don't think so.
I think just going back to the question, I just think like when you can provide.
Yeah, you own two.
When you've got your own responsibility, if it's a house,
yeah.
if it's whatever.
You think money plays a part?
Yeah, huge part.
Yeah,
because you got to know money management is a big thing about becoming a man.
Do you have to rely on anybody else to live, to like I said, to freaking eat, to stay warm, to protect you? You get me? Like, can you?
No, man.
Provide for yourself.
No, that's a bit of a tough one because that's just like saying like people who are not maybe as financially stable and may rely on support can't be a man.
You can't really put a blanket statement across it for everyone, I guess, especially if you want to talk from an emotional point of view. Obviously, if you want to do it from like a puberty point of view, that's cash. It's going to be the similar point for everyone. But even then, it differs a little bit. When do you keep growing to? Is it like 25 or something? 24. Whereas Setman probably tapped out at like 20, so it's going to be different then.
I feel like what a man is nowadays is so broad, or masculinity is so broad. You can be so many things and still be a man. And people have different experiences that make them into a man.
With being a man, like, I think it's different for every person. Like, every person has a different perspective of when they consider themselves to be a man. Some people, I'm 18, I'm a man, you can't chat to me, done. Some people feel like they have more emotional growth. Some people, they have to hit a certain milestone in life.
Would you say you were still a man when... Did you say you became a man after leaving your parents' house? Or, like, even when you were at
I left
uni?
my parents' house at 18.
What's classed as puberty?
I don't know. Definitely not 16 for me. 100.
What? The amalgamation of everything? Boys.
There's loads of reasons.
What are you trying to say? Let him land first.
Like, are you your own man? Can you make your own decisions? And are you mature enough and able to live with those decisions without trying to pass blame or say this is this person's fault why I am in this situation and that's person's fault why I'm in this situation?
So I think it's when you put away, it's biblical, isn't it? But many people disagree. Put away childish things or qualify what childish things are. So when you no longer take accountability for your action, when you no longer require another person for you to survive in life, or those are basic things like you are not subservient to another person for you to survive.
Yep.
And you're the master of your own path. Like you understand that and you say every decision I make is mine, and I will blame myself if that doesn't come out. I'm not gonna, that kind of thing.
But if you can, for example,
provide for yourself.
For example, start driving, save. No, but obviously,
Lou, don't take that.
Oh, he's a boy.
I got my test in like 7.
Oh, screw.
One boy said if you don't have a driving license, you're not a man.
That's super wild, but I do hear it because but listen, right? This comes into the female perspective, right? You go on Tinder, and you're whippity swiping. You're doing all of that, yeah. And all you read is, if you ain't got a car, don't even try to chat to me. Swipe left in it. Like you ain't got a car.
Is that why you got a car?
And you don't have money and that, then don't even chat to me. And I see that enough. And I'm like, have you got a car? Have
Very
you got
true.
a man?
Very
No.
true.
So you haven't got a man and you haven't got a car, but now you're making demands. You're like a bank robber with no gun. Dead.
Got my test July 7th. Don't be it out. Sunday.
Oh, you're not driving?
No. I don't care. What does that mean? That's not a measure of my success.
You're a boy.
Hold on.
The flip?
Hold on. Where would you be without a certain someone?
Who?
Eggy.
Kiss my ass.
Okay then.
You need a definitive point, I guess. Probably when you stop growing, I'd just say that. I can't put it. I don't think it's a when you move out thing. I don't think it's a when you get a car thing. I don't think it's a when you get a job thing. I don't think it's any of those things. I think it's just literally whenever you feel like you're a man, whenever you've grown. That's that, I guess.
I hear it, because realistically, who is anyone to tell you you're not a man, innit?
Literally.
People have different experiences that make them into a man. For example, some people might say losing your virginity to a woman makes you a man.
Yeah.
But what if you don't like women?
Tough.
What if you're gay?
Tough. They're not men.
Does that mean you're not going to be a man forever?
That's true.
Because as far as I'm concerned, the way that some people would think that it is in the social construct to be a man, they don't look at it in that manner. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like I'm more of a man for being my honest, true self and having balls to actually be this person in this society than the men that aren't saying anything.
Yeah.
What Charlie said about like just being yourself in it, like accepting yourself in it, and just not trying to prove anything to anyone, like accepting just who you are in it. That's also a very manly thing to do. Fully accepting who you are.
I see what you're saying. I think it's all a process, isn't it? Because like it's easy to say that, but then you might go through a situation that you've never been through when you're 25 or when you're 30, but that might throw you off, and you might have to be like, yo, I've never been through this, and now I'm gonna have to readjust now.
That's why I don't want to bring finances into it, because I don't think it's.
There's nothing to do with finance.
No. Okay, I was still living at my parents'. However, because I had to get extra responsibilities. For example, some people you go through hardships, whatever. When my dad left, that's when I felt like I became a man, because I had to then take on stuff of my own.
Super vibes, yeah.
That's me.
Really. From when you can handle your own finances, well, handle yourself in terms of spending yourself wisely, or get an accountant.
Just priorities, isn't it? Even when you have money, what's your priorities? Because a boy will just go and splash it.
You know what I'm saying?
And be like, oh yeah.
And
designer or just lifestyle and all of that, whereas a man will be like, you know what?
Designer.
I don't know why you're saying that, because I hope you're not looking at me.
In the last episode, all the girl just kept chatting about emotional maturity, innit? It's just like, what do you mean, innit? Like, what do you? How you can't use that as a point, realistically. I don't think you can use that as a point.
Again, it comes back to structure. This is my thing, right? There's a structure of what it is to be a man, and a lot of people hold on to that. Even through the generations to where we are now, people still hold on to that because it's what's seen to be the breadwinner, what's seen to be the man of the house, what's seen to be, you know, that male that's dominant, right? But there's such a power in this emotional, vulnerable male.
Like, I know there's part of me that's emotionally vulnerable, and like, for instance,
Are you open about that?
I'm super open, but that's because I'm an open
But not with
person.
everyone though.
It's not nothing to do with it. I don't see how you can use that as a point.
Not
innit?
as the only point. Though.
Because set man will just never emotionally mature.
Yeah.
And who the fuck are you to say you're never a man, innit? Like,
Because
what?
they might have all the responsibilities together, you know.
This is what I'm saying.
You know what I mean, they've just...
You don't know what they've done. They might have had the maddest childhood that's completely warped how they think about everything.
They're just not emotionally available like that. But
they could be doing everything. They could provide for their kids. They could do all that.
All of that, but
they could still be emotionally immature. They might still treat girl wrong.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. They could just be doing it right as well. But you know,
I'm just always looking out for the women personally.
And it's not what you got as well, because there's bare man married, kids, but they are like every week. Like, you're not a man if you're doing that. Like, you know what I mean?
But then I don't think that's true either, fam. Because you can live your life and you can be out in it and you can do what you want to do.
No.
My thing is.
No, why?
No, it's true. Like,
go on.
Every week, like when you got kids and that, like, I mean, clubbing and that. You know what I mean?
I've got a long way to go in regards to. I have a lot of responsibilities, but I don't believe I'm the complete package as a man. Like, I've got things to learn. Like, I still have a drunken howler and wake up and I'm like, what? And I wake up and I'm like, oh, what have I done? Or I backed off this, or I've drank too much of that, or I've.
I saw you tweet the other day.
you can't be out every week and you got kids, fam. Like, if you're in a family, you can't be. Like, once or twice, I get that, you get out and that. But every week, fam.
I'm with you still.
Yeah, you can't be. Of course you can't.
Depends what he's doing in the Monday to Friday, innit? You know, if that might just be his release. He might be like every evening with his babes Monday to Friday, and she knows that's his thing. You know what I mean? So, again, if he's providing, you know, wife, he's living comfy, looks after his kid, he's a good dad. Who's anyone to say he's not a man because he goes out every weekend?
So a lot of people might be 30 years old and they don't think like a man, but they might be a man physiologically, whatever, all that thing. But they're not really. They might be childish in their way of thinking. So.
What about a drag queen, that identifies as a male?
Yeah.
When do they become a man?
Exactly.
What's the question there? That's for me, because I think that they already have.
Yeah, because like you say, they're more man.
They're more powerful in this life than a lot of men I know. Let me tell you that for free.
Man can't say I can't go if I go out every week. I'm not a man, bro. Like that's mad. Because I'm taking care of my business,
probably
bro.
just thinking of a situation then, but like then the next day you're drunk and whatnot, you're hungover and you don't want to do something with your kid. You know what I mean? Like it's the same thing.
Yeah,
bro.
you're going into depth.
Yeah, it's like, are you really taking care? Like,
because
these. Well, I'm not saying these man. There's man. Obviously, what can like you say Monday to Friday, and got a decent job. So, I can just fling money at the situation. Their man do that. That doesn't mean you're man. Yeah. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you're a man because you can fling bare money at the situation.
Do you think you're a man?
Physiologically, biologically, age-wise, I think I'm a man. Yes.
Say what you just, boy.
I think I'm a man.
I think I'm a man.
There we go. Now, why do you think you're a man?
I think. Go on.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, for me, it's very simple.
When I say go on, I was being polite. I meant for you to let me go on.
A man. You see, a man.
Would you call yourself a man?
Yes. I ain't even yes, I'm a man. I'm a man, but I have a lot to learn.
I make a lot of mistakes still.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah, I would.
But I feel like every man ever, and every boy ever, and every woman ever, and every girl ever makes mistakes. You get me?
Do you man class yourselves as men?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, yeah.
I'll rate him. You know, large and lost boys, isn't it? That's hard. Should be lost men, not horse. Do you think you're a man?
I think I'm a lad.
Up north.
I think I'm a lad. No, I actually, I think I have, I've made some, should we say, male adult decisions. But I don't know. I think I feel like we're on this planet and we're learning. We're always learning, and I don't know whether I'm ever gonna find the point where I become a man.
Alright, so let me flip it. When does a girl become a woman?
When does a girl become a woman?
Ooh. See, I don't know why. That's a harder one, to answer, I feel.
Is it the same for girls?
What?
When does a girl become a woman?
I think you'd have to ask them. I can't really speak on.
No, they'll literally.
Can't really speak on that.
I won't speak on that. That's not my.
It'd be good if we had some girls here to explain.
When do you think a girl becomes a woman?
Oh, I can't speak.
I ain't gonna speak on the girl.
And it's black boys. Black boys don't.
No, I'm not gonna talk on that at all.
I super hear it why you might want to comment on something that isn't you. You know what I mean? Like a man saying I don't want to comment on whether a girl is a woman or not. But I think that's dumb. I don't think you can just say it's not you, so you can't talk on it. We won't be able to have conversations about anything.
Women are complex, man. Women are complex, bro. Like, and again, like I said with men, there'll be bare different things women do right, and there'll be a few things they don't do right. And certain men will be like, you're not a woman because you don't do that.
I really actually agreed with what Anna said. I can't lie to you. When she spoke about the woman, but then isn't women quite menstrual? Isn't there like a process? There's a menstrual process for women, isn't there? I was having this conversation yesterday with a group of people. There's a menstrual process for women, which then that automatically gives like a girl, period, woman, and then, menopause, buy eggs. But then like with men, we don't have that. Like we don't have we just become predators. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like, who was the girl again?
Anna.
Anna was right in the term of Like, boy is definitely used to kind of highlight a male's age. Whereas girl, like, when we talk about it, like, we're off to go link a girl, or this girl came over. We're not meaning a 12-year-old at school came over with her dinner money and said, yo, it's a beautiful young woman came over and was talking to us. You know what I mean? But we'll say a girl. Whereas if a girl says, this boy came over, she'll be like, that's proper degrading to the guy. It's like, look at him, 18, thinking he can come chat to a big 24-year-old me or whatever else the analogy is, you get me?
Same situation, really.
Bro. No, I don't think it is.
Why is it any different?
I think girls get sexualized a lot earlier, so they have to mature a lot sooner.
What? So man, them don't get sexualized early too?
No,
they don't. No, that's cap. That's cap. I remember getting it stuck on me at 14, bro. A girl stuck it on me like, yo, let's have sex, and that's check me.
That's not sexualized.
Check me. Fam, that's all she wanted me for.
Was she? How old was she?
14. That's what she wanted me for.
Yo, when
girls hadn't been exposed to it.
When girls start to develop, they get sexualized.
Yeah, same. 14, nigga.
Lewis is wearing skirts.
No, chill.
I think again, it's a similar thing to when does a boy become a man. Because for me, there's going to be a couple of prerequisites that you're going to need. So, finish puberty, finish growing, more than likely, them things there. And then from that, a woman can say, yeah, I'm a woman, I'm a big woman, you can't tell me nothing.
Again, that comes down to the self. It comes down to knowing yourself. It comes down to knowing who you are, what you want, how you want to be, who you want to be, and how you want to live it. You get me? Clue.
Alright, yo, boom. What are you saying? Large up yourselves. Yo, big love for making it to the end of the episode. I really do appreciate that. Man can come off this. We don't need that. Yo, quick one. I'm gonna be quick. Yo, big love for making it to the end of the episode. Large up yourselves. Man will give you a chocolate, but you can hold that still. February, we're doing a question. Does everybody have the same 24 hours inspired by the lovely Molly May? You get me? We did a poll, we did a question, blah, blah, blah. We're doing it. If you're trying to jump on, get a hold of me. I'm not too hard to get a hold of. YouTube, Twitter, Insta, Facebook. Lovely. Get a hold of man if you're trying to jump on. I've already got a few people. Would love to get a few more. Man are doing up tours in February still. I think it'll be cool if I went to where Molly May's from. That might be me thinking outside the box, but if you know anyone that's from where Molly May's from, I want to go there. I want to chat to people from there. Alright, yeah, cool. If you're trying to jump on, shout, man. Alright, love. We've been talking since 2, girl, what you gonna do?